Hey,
Sound check.
hey, this is our first video
First
ever on YouTube,
video.
and I'm really excited.
I'm moderately excited.
Moderately excited.
Yeah,
I'm a
moderately
little nervous about this, but we have this
Yeah.
idea that we're both teachers.
Yes.
And
Science and math and science.
woo! All
Yes.
the things.
Yes.
All the things. And you know, Megan, I was thinking. May I call you Megan?
Yeah, that's totally
Money?
acceptable.
You want to be called Money?
Nope, that's inappropriate. Yes.
Okay. So Megan, here's the thing. For teachers, time is probably the most important commodity.
Because let's be honest, you never have enough of it.
You never have enough time.
Right.
And so you want to do something cool with your class, right?
Absolutely.
And we
Every
love
day.
to play games. We love to play games with our class.
Yes.
Right? Like have them learn through games.
Games.
It's so much more fun to learn through
It is.
games.
It
Anyways,
is.
but you got to have a good game, right? Because if your game is lame or boring or
Yeah, because we all know the attention span of our kids these days is about, plank time.
right, yeah.
Sorry.
So, but I mean, I think the worst thing is actually if there's a mistake in the game, if something in the content that you're trying to get across there is wrong in the game. Can you give an example?
And
of
I
that?
don't mean to brag, but I'm a little bit of a stickler about that sort of thing. And it's frustrating, especially when you get a class going on something and maybe you didn't have time to try it
right
before you.
Right, we've all been
You
there.
know, you forgot to. Maybe you had lab that day or something.
Not
and
that this happens.
Not that ever happens to any
very
of us ever.
recently.
Yeah, and then you get into a game, and there's a question, and it's a topic maybe that you're really adamant about, and you see that the answer that makes the most sense is not even right. We've been there.
Yeah, and then you have to try and explain it to your
Like
to your
low,
class.
like low pressure systems, the air goes away and clockwise in the northern hemisphere. I mean, come on,
ridiculous.
fundamentals.
Right?
Okay, so yes,
So here's the thing. We were thinking we are always we want to offer to you something that's really going to be helpful.
Absolutely.
This is for teachers, for parents that homeschool, for anybody that's looking for educational games.
and let's be honest, kids too, because our kids are on YouTube all the
They're
time.
going to want to know about
right?
games before they buy them too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So our thought was we're going to review games. Starting especially with educational games. Being teachers, we really
Yes.
feel like we can look at the game first. We can give you our ideas about whether this thing's good, whether it's worth it, whether it's correct in the content, whether it lines up to the standards. We can help you figure all that stuff out in a quick video about the game instead of you going out and trying to decide whether you're going to buy the thing sight unseen.
Or doing something like some of us do, buying it sight unseen,
right?
and getting it back and realizing this game is impossible.
Yeah, or it's garbage, or it's way too difficult
Yeah.
for the students to actually play during class. Any of those things can happen, and have happened to both of us.
Yeah, so really what we're going to look at is how it applies to your class,
Right.
depending on your content, whether or not it's impossible or not,
Right.
and whether or not we think that it'll keep our students and your students engaged, right?
That's
I think
right.
That's pretty much the things that we're looking at here.
Pretty much. And I mean,
Yeah.
we're looking for your input too. So down in the comments, if you have ideas for games that you think we should review, ones that you've been interested in, if you have
Absolutely.
ideas for us about how we can do this well, we're totally new at this and we're learning.
They probably can tell that.
They can probably tell.
Yeah.
That we're totally.
Yeah.
This is our first video,
Yeah.
by the way. But yeah, if you're
Yes.
interested in going on this adventure with us, then hit the subscribe button and
Give us a follow.
give us ring the bell as you ringing the bell. Whoopah!
Yeah, so give us a follow, and hopefully there's some good stuff to come. I think our first game we're going to review is done by our very own Mr. H here,
Ayo!
called Quarkle, and we'll get to that on the next episode.
Quarkle.
Thanks.